Welcome back to Tampa Bay's Morning Blend. Are you getting away or do you want to get away for spring break? Your tickets to fly somewhere may already be booked. But what do you need to know for this spring break flying out this year? I mean, let's be honest, it's in all the headlines, but we love flying out of Tampa International.
Yes, we do. And we're so happy to be joined by Director of Communication, Emily Nips, here to discuss everything spring break travel. And how are you doing today, Emily?
Doing great. Thank you for having me.
Good.
Busy.
It's busy time.
It's a busy time for us.
Busy.
Yeah, we like to say spring break is like our Super Bowl at the airport. It is one of our busiest times of the year, and it's extended for about 5 or 6 weeks. We are in the peak right now. This is the week that a lot of local schools are on vacation for spring break, and so we're seeing a lot of travel. We really started to see that pick up on Thursday, Friday of last week. We're gonna see some peak travel this coming weekend. But everything's been very smooth so far.
Oh, that's good. Okay, because we have been seeing lines and, news footage across the country of holdups at TSA and everything is bogged down, but that's not the case.
That is the number one question we get right now. We're getting a lot of people calling, a lot of people are very anxious because they're seeing, video and images of long lines at checkpoints at other airports. Fortunately, we're not seeing those kinds of lines at Tampa International Airport. We've got a very unique layout at the airport. So we've got the multiple checkpoints, so everybody's not going through the same spot. We also have a really great TSA team. Like, shout out to them. They are amazing. They are very customer friendly. They show up. They are very professional. And this is not their first rodeo with a shutdown. We had a really long one last fall.
Yeah.
So they, right now they are not getting paid because of the shutdown, but they are still showing up to work.
Wow.
And in hopes that they will get paid whenever this ends. In the meantime, we are still seeing pretty normal lines at our checkpoints. We are telling all passengers, get there 2 hours before a domestic flight, 3 hours before international. If you get there 2 hours before a domestic flight and you miss your plane because of a line, something's gone terribly wrong, because we do not see that at Tampa International Airport unless there's something really, really wrong. And I can't remember ever there being a line that's longer than 30, 40 minutes at the regular checkpoint. TSA pre-check is obviously a really good option. We're seeing lines that are less than 5 minutes there.
I'm glad you brought up the pre-check. We were talking about that before we got started, because there are even some rumors and things of people saying, pre-check's non-existent and all these kind of things. That's not the case.
A lot of misinformation out there right now, and it's very confusing for travelers. TSA pre-check is still a thing. It's actually a really great thing to have. And we actually have the new touchless ID for pre-check as well. So biometric screening is kind of the way of the future with air travel. We're seeing it sometimes in customs. We're seeing that with other areas of the airport where if you have TSA pre-check and you're a known flyer to your airline, your passport's already in the system, you're enrolled in TSA pre-check, you don't need to bring a boarding pass or your ID. You just show up and your face is your pass.
Wow.
So you go through in about 10, 20 seconds.
Oh, wow. Let's talk about some of the other technological advancements at TPA that will make things more smooth for travelers. And by the way, I just have to say, you said logistics. Everything is so well planned within our airport. Just fly to another airport, not going to name any names, maybe down south, and you'll see where it has.
I know.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what kinds of advancements have you seen lately?
Well, so in addition to the biometric screening I mentioned, global entry is also a very good tool to have, and they actually have some technology there too that makes getting through that checkpoint more smooth. Even if you don't have global entry, sometimes it's just simply taking a picture and getting through. So you're not seeing those really long lines to get through customs as you used to.
And I want to make sure we get in there to shuttles. I know that's some new exciting thing. Let's have you brag on how this is going to change the atmosphere.
So this was last week. We now have brand new shuttles at Airsides A and C. Now this has been a long time coming. Anybody who's a frequent traveler has seen that we might have one shuttle shut down at a time at multiple checkpoints. They're not broken, they are being replaced. And it's not just the new shuttles. So these are new shuttle cars, they're very nice, but all of the infrastructure, the technology is all being replaced. So this is a very surgical change that's happening, that's taking a lot of time to make sure we get it right. The old shuttles have been there since the 90s. They've logged lots of miles. They were ready for replacement. And in addition to that, we were ready to replace some of the systems too.
All exciting stuff. Thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you for having me.